How's it going, my dudes? Welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guidance video. Today I'll be playing with yet another viewer's units. Today we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4's crazy Catacombs team, okay? Because I just had a few runs with it and it's really enjoyable. I wish I had a team like this, okay? Well, if you really want me to showcase your units, feel free to contact me. So this is his team, as you have seen in the title of the video. Double Abyss Lord. Okay, but granted they are both not sanctified. However, wow, so OP. Okay, just take a look at this team right here. Double Abyss Lord, one Popo, one Medusa, one Yaksha. There is totally no support, no turn boosters, no nothing. Okay, granted I did change the runes about a bit. I changed the Yaksha's runes, I changed the Popos and both the Abyss Lords. Okay, I speed tuned them in the way that I find it the most meaningful. So what happens is Popo should go first. He should drop a AoE defense break, and then the two Abyss Lords will burn the enemies, and then Yaksha will explode all the burns. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I'm a little bit salty. A little bit salty? Yeah, I think a little bit is the word. Okay, so there you go. Burn, and explode the burns. Okay, so and then yeah, Medusa just petrifies. So right off from turn 1, the enemies are already like, I give up. Alright, look at the dogs, they are like so sad. And okay, as you notice, right, there are some stuns on them, and that's because one of the Abyss Lord is on Desperation runes, and the Yaksha is also on Desperation runes. I changed the runes a little bit. Okay, so previously the Yaksha was on like, I'm not sure, I think like Swift or something. Okay, but to be honest, I find Desperation like so good. So I have not actually built a single unit of Desperation because of how hard it is to craft Desperation runes. But for this dude who has like quite a lot of Desperation runes, okay, he probably crafted and bought some, I guess. As you can see, I'm just sprinting through this run really crazy, and as you can see, the towers are probably not going to move. Okay, they are going to move, which is a little bit unfortunate. But if my Desperation runes go off, or if Medusa gets her Petrify off, ouch. Whoa, okay, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, but don't worry, this is like probably the worst case scenario that could happen. We're still gonna win this. There are 3 chances for us to stop the towers on the left and the right. And you look at that, even though we completely wiped, it's still like a really good timing. 1 minute 25 seconds. I'm gonna sell this. I don't know whether he needs it, but I'll make the decisions from here. Okay, so let's look at this again. Okay, so at the boss tower, at the boss stage, by right, with 2 Desperation rune sets and 1 Petrify Medusa, we should be able to nullify the towers. Like, I think it's really bad RNG that the towers even moved, because we have a lot of control, super lot of control. So we don't really need heals at all with this comp. He did run the healing skill on Medusa. That's the I just covered in the previous video. But I decided that I think Petrify makes a little bit more sense because you're going to be a little bit more offensive in a way that you can actually petrify the towers, which I think makes up for the heal. I feel like you don't really need a heal. As you can see, we don't even need a heal. Everything is just being stunned, everything is just being controlled, everything is just being defense broken, dotted down, burned, poisoned, bled. They're just dying. They're dying. Alright, boss stage. Okay, so hopefully now we get to see the 2 towers on the side get controlled. Okay, I just need to control the right tower. Okay, GG, easy win. So the 2 towers on the side, they are like completely screwed. Okay, I don't really care too much about the left tower because the 2 Abyss Lords over here, they can strip the buffs on the boss. And also all I really care about is the defense break that the right tower provides. But damn, this team is really sick, man. I have not lost at all. I've played about maybe close to 10 runs, I think. By now, about 10 runs. I haven't lost yet. And it seems like we are on the verge of failure. Oh my, this is even slower than the previous round. It seems like we're on the verge of failure, but actually we won't lose. Okay, so that's the thing about dots. The moment you drop dots, the dots are going to last on the boss for like at least a couple of turns, right? Unless you're using Popo. Popo's normal attack, I mean. Which means that even if your units die, as long as you have like one standing unit, the dot on the boss is still going to go off for the next turn that the boss moves. So super safe, as long as you can take a hit, right? You will be good to go. So this is crazy. I mean, we're already in our third run, and of course this is not like the fastest comp, right? This is not like a succubus team, but in terms of safety, it's remarkable. The amount of safety that this comp brings, for the fact that it's not even like a sustained comp. It's so safe and yet it's so efficient. This is crazy. I really enjoy it. Thank you won2three4 for connecting with me, man. This is real fun. Real fun. And he has like a lot of other units, so probably I will showcase his other units in another video in another day, I guess. But this is just so, it's so enjoyable. Look at that. The right tower is completely done, and you see the attack buff, it's gonna be gone. It's so good. It's so good. Look at that. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Oh, he's from the worldwide server, by the way. I forgot to drop that, but yeah. There you go. 1 minute 22 seconds. Super solid. Okay, so let's take a look at the runes on his units, okay? Because I know some of you are probably really curious. Okay, so as you can see, because I shifted runes around, I don't really have a lot of Calibria Knight to play with. So some of the runes are really like just +6. Okay, so most of them are speed, HP, defense. Okay, this guy is double HP, sure. But if they are not speed, HP, defense, it will be speed, HP, HP. We don't really need to care too much about hit. Okay, as you can see, he has 5% hit. Everything is still going fine because of the hit percent leader. Yaksha and Medusa both provides that. That's why Medusa is really so top tier. And Yaksha works so well with Abyss Lord because Yaksha explodes the bombs. Okay, so let's take a look at the skills that Abyss Lord has. His S1 has a 70% chance to burn targets for 2 turns, and his second skill is a burn for 3 turns. Okay, and then Abyss Power is some kind of tankiness. Okay, because on the second wave, the 2 Abyss Lords will be the prime target of the enemies, which means that you need to have the chance to absorb all damage in case you take too much damage. But I've seen this proc a lot, but I've never seen them suffer too much on the second wave. And then of course defense lead, which doesn't really matter. So the second Abyss Lord is running a little bit different. Okay, so this time around he has broken set and swift. So I'm giving them as much speed as possible so that they can take as many turns as possible. Okay, so there you go, a +6 rune over here. So it's a speed, defense, HP. And then Popo, he has to be the fastest because he needs to be the guy who drops the bamboo growth to reduce the defense of all the enemies, and then you just go burn, explode, burn, blah blah blah. Okay, so he's running speed, HP, defense. And Medusa, she's running berserk. Okay, so won2three4, he doesn't actually farm L10, so I'm guessing, no, these are 5 stars though. This is a 5 star, so he does farm a little bit. Speed, HP, HP. And yeah, I was referring to this devouring poison. If the target is poison, you restore 10% of all allies' HP. This skill is only really good if you have a mummy, to be honest, or a Hydra who goes faster than your Medusa. So when the Hydra or mummy poisons the enemy, then you devouring poison. Because if you're going to devouring poison right from the start, without any poison on the enemy, cooldown, right? It's going straight into cooldown. So I don't really agree with this skill being used in a comp that isn't based on poison. So Petrified Eye, Plague, and Poison Coating. And then finally, Yaksha. All the straight up desperation. Speed, defense, HP. So this is gonna be the trend. Oh my goodness, +6 runes here. +6 runes. It's like it just works. Okay, it just works. You don't even need the defensive stats because you're not gonna be taking too much damage. You're just gonna get hit by the boss ultimate, and that's about it. So the good thing about a full set of desperation is, as you can see, a little tiny over there, reduce target's energy by 50%. So if you stun the enemies with Yaksha, they will have their energy reduced. So of course she only has like one single AoE Cosmic Spears, but this is going to be really helpful, especially on the first wave. So let's take a look at this one more time. I feel like we can just keep running this so frequently that that, you know, it's not even gonna intrude into the YouTube timing. So hopefully we get to see some Yaksha stuns here. Okay, I think only one guy got stunned, right? Yeah, I think so, But there you go, so safe. This is basically my first time using a Medusa, by the way. I've never actually played with a Medusa before. This is the first time, and damn, it's crazy. It's so sick. She's so sick. Okay, kind of wasted Petrified Eye over there, but let's see how she fares on the second wave. Let's see whether she can recover from this. Hopefully we can get some stuns here. No stuns. Okay, one stun. Nice. GG. That was enough to guarantee us a clear on this wave at least. Yeah, so Desperation Runes are so good for Abyss Lord, man. If you have Abyss Lord, I would highly recommend you to go with a Desperation set because he AoEs on every single attack. So every single turn that you take, you have a 25% chance of stunning the enemy like that, and it's so safe. So freaking safe. This is the best part, man. This is the part where I enjoy using this team the most. Oh damn, they moved. GG. Is it GG? I don't think it's GG. I think we'll be able to take more. Oh, that's bad. Wow, okay, but thankfully the Popo had the cleanse. He has the second skill that gives him crit buff and cleanse. Thankfully he had that so that he did not die from the defense break. So there you go. This is not like the fastest run, but regardless, it's still so fun to play with. Okay, so that's it for this video. I was just showcasing you 2 Abyss Lord and 1 Yaksha at the same time. Super fun team, man. Oh my goodness. Wait, attack, blah 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 blah. No, just selling that. 12.75, nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If this video was, like, I guess entertaining to watch, it's not really informative in a sense, it's entertaining. If it was entertaining, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you have not. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.